Moving on, I have few miscellaneous commands here. So miscellaneous, I kept it here because it does not qualify under any category as per me. So let's look at those commands quickly. So ID is a command which tells me that what is my user ID. So English is something as a human I understand. Number is something as a system understands. Now as a user I don't stand alone. I need to belong to a specific group. So to which group I belong? Sometimes I belong to multiple groups. This is my primary group. Sometimes I might belong to DB to NST1, X, Y, G, because I can work as a DBA, I can work as a developer, and I can work as a tester at the same time. So in that places, I have 3 different groups associated to me. I am not sure what is this stuff here. When I say file will tell me that what kind of a file I am working on. When I say uptime, it tells me that how long system is up and running and what is the current load. When I say word count, WC is a word count. When I say word count and etc password, give any file name, it says that this etc password has 35 lines, 50 words and 1604 characters. See what I'm saying? This basically counts number of lines, number of words and number of characters. When I say who, what it will show me? Who shows me that number of users logged in. If I want to quickly assess what kind of a load I have 3 users logged in, 3 sessions open. Right, if someone is complaining that there is a performance issue or system is not responding properly, the first thing I do here is quickly log in and see how many session opens already. Word count -L will quickly give me the number of lines in this file. Now here if you look at this pipe is an interesting thing. When I say who, this is what I showed you in a previous session, right? When I say pwd and ls, pwd acts as an individual command, ls works as an individual command, right? But whereas when I say who and pipe, the output from this command will be given as input to this command. There is a dependency. You see what I'm saying? But when I say just semicolon, there is no dependency. But whereas when I say pipe, there is a dependency. The output from who is given as input to this command. Similarly, when I say NL etc password, it gives the numbering. Basically, numbers to each and every line. When I say diff needs file1 and file2, 2 different files as an input. If I quickly create 2 files in this temp directory a.sh, there is already something. If I say a.sh, line 1, line 2. If I create b.sh, line 1, line 2, line 3. When I say cat a.sh, cat b.sh, diff is a command which compares these files. It tells me that where these both 2 lines are different. These 2 lines are same here, but they differ in a third line. That's what it says here. Diff is a command. Even you have compare. Even compare does the same thing. Even compare does the same thing, but compare, which quickly tells me that whether both are same or not, but diff shows me actual difference. So which one we use most frequently? I prefer diff because it shows me that how they are different from each other. Okay. Then the next command is sort. When I say sort and etc password, it sorts the data in by default in alphabetical order based upon the first character. Sort is a command which will help me to sort the data in alphabetical order. For example, if I open c.sh like this and if I write Ravi, Anand, Hema, when I say sort c.sh, it sorts the data alphabetically. Now how can I use this sort in a real time is, when I say du-ak sort-n, you will get the data in n. When I say du-k, this is how you get the data. So it actually sorts on the first column. When I say du-k sort-n, do a numerical sort. -n specifies numerical sort. By default, it's a character sort. You see how nice I got my data? So that I can see the top consuming files at the bottom quickly. I'll show you one more example when I explain like find command. The major usages of du command with the sort is it will quickly show me what are the top 10 files. Now I can quickly say tail -11. It will only show me the last 11 lines. I can quickly add only -10. I can only get the top 10 lines. So it's a combination of multiple things. In Unix, there is always more than one way to do the thing, right? It's up to you how do you want to do it. The another miscellaneous command I have is a sleep command. Like I have showed you in the other session as well. Sleep, when I say 1, it will halt the execution for 1 second. It will halt the execution for 2 seconds. It halts the execution for 10 seconds. That's it. Any questions on these miscellaneous commands? ID, file, uptime, word count, line numbers, difference and compare, sort, sleep. Few miscellaneous commands.
When do we use sleep, Ravi?
If I have to create multi-file dependency, right, here is one example. I have program A, I have program B. Both are independent so that I can execute them in parallel, but I have program C. Now I'll run the program A and program B parallelly. Before I execute a program C, I need output from program A, I need an output from program B. Now what I do here is, I'll first execute the program A and program B simultaneously. If program A completes, it will go and check whether the program B completes or not. If it does not complete, I can simply write a logic that instead of checking for every minute, sleep for like 300 seconds, 5 minutes, and then check it out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Such kind of things. This is one example. The another example is when you automate things, let's say to your DB2 database, you have to load a data. Right? To load a data, someone said that they will put a file in this directory. M a dot unloaded file. Now they said that they'll put this file for every 5 minutes once. Now you write a program in such a way that it executes 24/7, but it sleeps for 5 minutes, then goes and checks file's existence. If file does not exist there, it will sleep again for 5 minutes and it will go and check. If you want to stop intermittently, intermediately your program for some time. One example is this one. One example is my load command. If file exists, I'll do load, otherwise I'll sleep. That's one place we use sleep.